Hi everybody, this is Béatrice Boots, and I am here to share with you my weekly video to tap into your intuition in the first place, to release what you no longer need, and to allow in more of what is already out there waiting for you. And we have been coming through such an intense period, right, with eclipse season. And on the 8th of April, we had a new moon, which is all about new beginnings. But we also have basically closed the door to the eclipse season, to the core of that process. Now there's still 2 weeks going on to basically tie up loose ends and to let it flow through your life. And in that period, it is very important that you start to implement the inner work that you have been going through, whether you are aware of it or not, over the last couple of weeks. And so I'm going to invite you to, first of all, take a deep breath into your belly. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out, and just really, really land into your body. Maybe do that one more time. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Because when you want to connect with your intuition, what is often holding you back from feeling your intuition speak to you is that you are not connected to your body. So being in your body and grounding on a daily basis is very important. And also to take breaks throughout the day to come back to that process, to just take a couple of minutes to breathe and to be. As the 8th year is a very active year, it's constantly doing, and it's very important, like the 8th year, because it's 2024, 2 and 2 and 4 adds up to 8. And then you have your personal year, if you add your own birth numbers to that. So that might be very different for you, different energy, parallel, going next to each other. But it is a year in and with a fast pace. And that's maybe also why the month have been flying past. We're already in April, and it feels like we've just begun this year where there is a huge opportunity. And it's very important to be very practical and active, because the 8 number is a very practical number. But at the same time, it's also very important to stand with one foot in the spiritual world and with one foot in the practical world on earth. So to find that balance and to also take pauses as you go along. And I don't know what about you, but since the eclipse door has closed on the 8th of April, so many opportunities are arising. There is, unexpected people might come into your life. People that you have been asking for, maybe, or situations that you have been asking for. So I'll give you an example. I'm quite busy at the moment with the fact that I live nearby a really beautiful park. And in this beautiful park, there is lots and lots of very, very old trees. And at the moment, those trees are not well, because there is a beetle came into Australia and also into Perth, and this beetle came from overseas. People don't know where it came from, but it's going into the trees and into those old trees, and it's making those old trees sick, and it's contagious. So it is important now to cut down those trees. So during the time that I've been living in Perth, Western Australia, I've been really enjoying living very close to this park, and I go there very regularly because the bird life, the wildlife, and is so special there. There's turtles there, there's parrots, and lots and lots of other birds, and those beautiful old trees that I connect with on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis. Depends how often how much time I have to go walk there, but I go there quite a bit. And now I know that those trees, there's 180 trees that need to be cut down, and I'm so sad about it. So I decided I had the intention to do something to help those trees, right? And I'm not going to be able to save them, but I wanted to do something to support them in their process of being destroyed. And I that's why an intention is so powerful, and setting an intention, having a clear intention is so powerful, because what happened today is that I had a meeting, a network meeting with a small group of women in the city of Perth. And I went into the town, and there was only a really small group. There was only 3 other ladies there. And one of those, and they all work in the corporate world, so I didn't expect at all that they would be spiritually inclined. But they were, and we had such a fabulous conversation about lots of things, about social impacts that can be made in the corporate through the work that they do in the corporate world, in schools, in society as a whole, in Australia and also outside of Australia. And I brought up this thing that I'm really concerned about, the trees in Hyde Park, and that I'm really sad about it, and that I wanted to organize something, but I didn't know how to go about it. Now, one of those ladies that was there, she told me that she has a really strong connection with trees. So do I, but she organizes things in Perth, offline, and do a lot of things online. She does a lot of things offline next to her normal business. She has these little events going where she does things for nature. And she was very open to organizing something with me, for Hyde Park, and to support those trees. And I was just like, wow, how amazing is this, that I've just manifested a way of doing what I wanted to do, but feeling stuck. I thought, do I have to hang up flyers in my neighborhood? Or what do I have to do to get this, to make this work? Because of course I could try and do it on my own, but it's so much more powerful when you do things with others. And I'm going through a 2-year, because when you add up all of my birth numbers and you add 8, it comes up to the number 2. And that is a year of collaboration. And I'm doing lots of different collaborations, but this collaboration just came out of the blue, and it really came from my heart. So I'm just saying with this, what I want to say is that it's so important to set clear intentions, right? And to trust that if it's important for you to be doing something, either for yourself, for your community, for your family, for your friends, for the world, for your clients, that it is important to speak it out, to say it out loud, either for yourself, write it down, journal about it. Have a clear intention. What do I want to do? And you can do this on a business level, of course, as well. So today I want to pull a few cards, and I pulled a few cards to make it easier. And the first card I pulled is Clove. And Clove, so I'm using the essential oils. That's my way of clearing space. How can I show it to you this way? So this is from doTERRA, Clove, and I share the oils if you want to know more about it. And every oil has an essence and a healing quality. And the healing qualities can be used both for your own life, for your business, for your environment where you live in. And you can set an intention that it infuses into your workspace, into your living space, into the earth where you live. And what I'm sharing with you here is the RAEA method. So that's release, align, embody, and anchor. And the first card is to release. And the card that I pulled was clove. So the oil that has the frequency of clove to help clear whatever needs to be cleared in your life. And I have a card that goes with the oil, and I'm going to, that's from Janine Thorpe's card deck, my spiritual mentor, and I'm going to read out that essence that comes with clove. So just close your eyes. Take another deep breath in. And out. And just allow this essence to wash through your system. And if you want, through your living space. And if you want, you can give it back to the earth. I allow the light of clove to support me, to hold my own space. Be true to my own alignment. And to stand my own ground. I allow it to empower me to discover my own values, needs, and wants, and to honor them with integrity. Just keep breathing through this essence or frequency, if you like. That washes away all that you no longer need. So it might wash away all of the clutter in your space that is not your own. All of the things that you have aligned with throughout your life that are not in harmony with your own alignment. All of the values that you might have adopted that are not your own values. All of the things that you needed, you thought you needed and wanted, that might not be your own. To release them, to let them go. I'm going to read this essence once more because it feels very important to ground them. It feels like this is helping us ground, like those old trees that I was talking about. Those old oak trees, fig trees that are there in the park. Just tune into them. Maybe you want to tune in either to the trees that I was talking about in my park here, or my park in the park I live close to in Hyde Park, but maybe you want to connect with all of the trees, all of the old trees in the world that need your support, or that are open to give you support. Feels like a mutual exchange of support. I allow the light of clove to support me, to hold my own space, be true to my own alignment, and stand my own ground. I allow it to empower me to discover my own values, needs and wants, and to honor them with integrity. And then we're going to align with the next card, which is from the Purpose, Path and Direction Essence. And it's called Divine. I allow this essence to support me to be one with and to express the divine within me. Once you align with that, that strong grounding comes through even more. Once you connect with that realization that we are all one, that we're one with those trees, that we are one with one another, that we're one with everything in the universe, and that at the same time we can stand our own ground and have our own values. Then the next card is Embody, which is from the Creating Essences, and it's clarity of intention. So what you're embodying here is clarity of intention. I allow this essence to support me to clear the clutter of past intentions and to align with my present highest intention. That feels so good. You don't have to hold on to all of those intentions that we have had in the past. We've just gone through a solar eclipse and a lunar eclipse 2 weeks beforehand, through a whole eclipse season. And it's a family constellation that comes back only 18 years. So this has brought up so much release and opportunity to open up to so much renewal, that this is a beautiful period to set new intentions and to tune into what is my intention, to have that clarity of intention. I allow this essence to support me to clear the clutter of past intentions and to align with my present highest intention. And to really embody that. To not make it something out there, your intention, sending it out, but it's also in your system. It can be in your body. This intention, you can hold it in your body. So much more powerful than only sending it outwards. Just embodying it. Embodying your clarity of intention. And maybe after this video, you want to write down what your clarity of intention is, and then maybe come back to the video again, or just have the intention that this whole process just helps you align with whatever that clarity of intention is. Maybe it's for the next 18 years, maybe it's for the next week, maybe it's for the next few days, maybe it's for a year, it doesn't matter. And whether you're watching this today or next week or in a month's time or in 2 years' time, it doesn't matter. Whenever you listen to something, that is your synchronized, that's your moment where you need to hear this. And this is how all of my videos work. There's no time and space. It's an illusion. We're all one. We're all, it's not only linear, right? So the next card, the last card, is about anchoring it all. And anchoring it all card is from the Universal Code Essences. And it's a code that's a little bit more deep. And it's called empowerment. So the empowerment card says, I allow this empowerment code to support me to raise my vibration and to open up to my own strength, presence, and empowerment. So again, the energy, power of those old trees are coming in. And maybe those old trees are just saying we are willing to sacrifice ourselves for the evolution of mankind, to wake you up how precious we are, because we often take trees for granted, right? They've been there for decades, for hundreds of years, and we're taking them, sometimes we take them for granted maybe. So maybe those trees are saying, we are handing this empowerment over to you. You're here, you're going to be alive, do something with it. Stand your ground, own your values. We're willing to sacrifice ourselves to support you in that evolution. However sad it is, you have to let us go. So I'm just going to read one more time the Universal Code Essence Empowerment. I allow this empowerment code to support me to raise my vibration and to open up to my own strength, presence, and empowerment. So I hope that this video is supporting you, and if you enjoy those videos, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I will be posting a next video next week. And I wish you all a beautiful, beautiful week ahead. And make sure that you take action steps, because this is the time to take action on a daily basis. This is the time to put all of your inner work into action. Just tap into your intuition, feel what you need to do, and be brave enough to take those steps. Wishing you lots of love, and I talk to you soon again. Bye for now.